everyone, welcome to or back to my YouTube channel, and welcome to our first monthly reset of the year. I'm so excited because I love these resets because I love a fresh start. So of course, a reset in January is like everything. I feel like y'all get the gist of these videos so far, like I don't need to talk about what we're going to do, but I will mention a few things that are going to be different than usual. First things first, I want to show y'all some of my Christmas gifts that were bookish related because I'm so excited that I have them. And then also for my journal, we're setting up for like a whole year rather than just 1 month. And then there's a few things around the house that I would love to get done and show y'all in this video. We'll just see if there's time. But yeah, so right now it is January 2nd. 5:20, and I'm tired of not having my TBR and everything picked out, so we're just gonna go ahead and dive right in. Let's start with my Christmas gifts. This was a gift from my husband, and they're these special edition Magnolia Parks covers. They are cloth bound and gold foiling, and I'm not even kidding, they're everything I could have asked for. Also, inside every single book has this kind of display of pictures that represent what's in the book. It's seriously beautiful. Here's the second one, The Long Way Home. Oh, this book is really tough. I mean, they all are, because this is Into the Dark. Oh, this one. I'm so obsessed with all of the details. But yes, these are also huge. These haven't found a home on my shelves yet, but I cannot wait to display them. Then for my parents, I got these beautiful stained glass bookends. So they'll be like this. I cannot stop staring at these. Here's a closer look at them, but seriously, I love them so much. I'm going to treasure these for so long. And then for my sister and her husband, I got this special edition of ACOTAR. It also has the gold foiling. I feel like y'all have definitely seen this before, but I'm just gonna show y'all anyways because it's so beautiful. Okay, that's it for the Christmas gifts, but now I need to reorganize my shelves and put away all the books I read in December. Honestly, between that and my new Christmas gifts, I don't know how I'm going to find room, but I feel like I say that every time and it all works out, so let's see. Just finished reorganizing, and this side is pretty much the same. I just changed up a few things there. Oh, and I also put Twilight back down instead of like on display now that we're no longer in fall. As for this middle shelf, Fourth Wing got moved down here, as well as Emily Wilde. And this side is the one that really got changed. Originally, I only had a stack of fantasy books here, but now I have like a row going, and I have a whole dedicated shelf to my Magnolia Park series. I'm so happy with this. I think it looks so good. And then just with this shelf, I added my Elsie Silver books up here and then moved some more cowboy romances with it. And now we're moving to the floor, which y'all know that means we're picking from the TBR cart. Okay, I felt like y'all were kind of far, so I hope this is better. But let's start with the books I didn't get to last month and see if I want to continue trying to read them. First off, here we have Harry Potter 3, The Prisoner of Azkaban. I'm going to continue putting this on my TBR until I read it, so on this goes. Another one I know I for sure want to get to is Fourth Wing, obviously with the new release. So Iron Flame is also being added to the TBR. That right there is 3 fantasy books right out the gates, so that's scary but exciting. Then the only other 2 books I didn't get to were Daydream by Hannah Grace and The Women by Kristen Hanna. And I'm gonna put both of these in a maybe pile, and we'll come back to it at the end. Speaking of scary, we have a very scary read for me personally, and that is Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. I'm in the middle of filming a reading vlog where you're gonna see me read these next few books, so I'm not gonna say much, but I'm adding this to the TBR for book club, and I'm very scared. Another book I'm reading in that video is Out on a Limb. Very exciting stuff. Stay tuned. And lastly, I'm hoping to get to Finlay Donovan Rolls the Dice. This is the 4th book in the Finlay Donovan series, which is like a cozy mystery. I read the first 3 last year and really enjoyed them. They're just like a silly, goofy time. So adding this. All right, that is already 6 books. I think I want to add 2 more. One, I know I want to add Olivia Blake's Alone with You in the Ether. I recently got this and it's just been calling my name, and it's shorter, so I don't feel too bad putting it on this TBR. Hopefully I get to it. The last book, I think I want to reach for an audio, so let's check my Libby. I have access to Daydream on audio, but I think I'm gonna want to physically read that. So I just don't think that's gonna happen this month, along with The Women. I'm gonna put this off a little longer. Okay, I'm looking at this card and nothing's really calling my name, as well as nothing in my phone. So I have more books in my closet. Let's go there and hopefully something catches my eye. Okay, welcome to my closet. Okay, here we have it. I hope y'all can see. I just got Mr. Wrong Number by Lynn Painter, and honestly, I would love to listen to that. Oh, I have it. Okay, well that was very, very easy. I'm going to be listening to Mr. Wrong Number. Now let's try and get it down. All right, here we have them. These are the 8 books I plan on reading in January. We've got some thick books, we've got some lighter ones, and then the 2 on top are obviously rereads like I talked about. So I think this is a great TBR to start off the year. Now let's update my whiteboard and then hop into my reading journal. Guys, I have just realized I did not put the sequel to Fourth Wing on my TBR. So obviously I'm now adding Onyx Storm to my list. That officially makes my TBR very ambitious, which I am scared for. But my goal is to not stray from that TBR whatsoever. Also, I'm gonna say this here, and I know I'm going to sound crazy, but I think I'm going on a book buying ban for all of 2025. I'm only going to allow myself to buy 5 books, and all of those are going to be like new releases or continuing on a series. I can show y'all here in a second, but I made a spreadsheet of all of the physical books I own and haven't read, and it's like 102. And I read 109 books in 2024, so I could literally read all of my physical TBR and not run out of books. So, plus with the help of Kindle Unlimited and Libby, like I should be totally fine. But yes, I'm saying it to y'all, so hold me accountable. Okay, let's continue on with the reset. Okay, it is now home project time, and what we're doing is making a gallery wall for this wall. We're keeping this gold mirror in the middle and then adding other gold plates and artwork around it. I have most of it laid out right here, ready to go. But I created this little mock-up of it because I wanted to see, you know, how I wanted it, like what order and whatnot. So this is what we're going for. I think all of these items are slightly bigger than scale, but that's okay. We'll hang it up and go from there. So it's go time. This is the final wall completed. The only thing we were planning on hanging and didn't get to was a smaller plate. It was going to go up here originally, but if we add it, I think we would just add it right here. But I think it looks so good. If you don't think so, don't let me know. And this is what it looks like with the lights off. And Archie's making an appearance. Okay, I just have a few more things I wanted to show y'all, and then we can wrap this video up. And please ignore the laundry behind me, but I wanted to show y'all what we have in our bedroom. I found these little bunny bookends at an estate sale, and I am just so obsessed with them. But they honestly match this room way more, so I just went ahead and put my incompleted Throne of Glass original covers in here with these bookends because they're so cute and I think they match the space really well. And then I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to see, but I also found a pair of these bookends at another estate sale. I only have the one up here, but it is with my boyfriend's
Husband.
Oh my god. It's with my husband's Brandon Sanderson books. What's the series called? Stormlight Archive. Anyways, I just like the idea of having books all around. And also, our gallery wall is still going strong. Okay, actually there's something I want to share with y'all that's not necessarily bookish related, but it's just like a new hobby that I literally started a week ago, and I thought it would be cool to like document my process on here. Also, I feel like a lot of the bookish girlies crochet, so this is, you know, reading adjacent. But my sister actually got me one of these like beginner crochet packs called Woobles. Got me this a few months back, and inspiration struck about a week ago. Anyways, so listen, I'm not gonna lie, he does not look the best, you know, head on, but that's okay. We all have a good side. But this is Fred, the dinosaur that, you know, I crocheted. And then I also have 2 more things of yarn because I did my first like individual project, like just off YouTube. And I made this little car charm, like it hangs around your mirror, and it is a plant. And once again, this isn't the best, but I made it. And I'm proud of that. So yes, like I said, I just wanted to document this crochet journey I'm going on and show y'all the first 2 things I ever made. And lastly, I just wanted to show y'all how I set up for 2025's reading journal. So let's do that. Okay, but real quick, let's do a flip through of 2024. This is my like overall spread of all the books I read. Well, actually, this is only 100 books. I didn't do anything over my goal. But I'm happy with this, although I'm not doing this again. Like, this was cute, this was fun, but I never enjoyed filling this in. Anyways, we have my favorite books of every month, and I finally printed these out. I was missing like 6 months, so I'm very excited about this. These are like my book recs of the year. And then here's my reading goal. I only had up to 100 and just recently added some, but obviously I didn't add 2 more because I made it to 109. And here was my first ever monthly spread. This was for January, and this is for the Once Broken Heart series. This was for the 3rd book, I believe. And we have February and March, and then another spread for my favorites, Binding and Keeping 13. Then we have April, which I just used butterfly stickers. I guess I was feeling lazy. And then another spread for Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. And we have May, June, another yearly type spread. This was, you know, books per month that I read, and then 24 books I want to read in 2024, which I didn't do half bad. Moving on, we have July, August, then we got into fall, which I meant to print off pictures. I'll still do that eventually. September, October, November, and December. I loved this spread so much. But then that leads us into a new year. So I kind of closed off that year with my stats. I think these were just the stats that Goodreads gave me, and then my cover page for the new year. Then I'm gonna do my favorite books of 2025. Excited to continue that. And this is also a duplicate spread. If you were curious what some of my goals are, I want to read 100 books, finish the Harry Potter series, get to 50 or less physical TBR books, which, reminder, I'm at over 100, and then read 3 memoirs. Then getting into my first monthly spread of 2025, this is January's. Also, just to show you the difference, I'm no longer doing this page of books read, but instead I'm doing personalized pages for every single book. So we still have the same page on the left of what month it is and my TBR for that month. Then, like I said, we're gonna do, you know, one for each book. And we just have title, author, genre, rating, what days I started and finished the book, my thoughts while reading, and then my final review, which I have not done that for any of the books I've read so far, but that's okay. I'm just gonna flip through these really quickly because I don't want y'all to see what I've read so far because it's gonna be in a video. We have my books per month, same as last year, and 25 books I want to read off of my physical TBR in 2025. And then I just have more of these spreads, but like I said, I don't want to show y'all what I've read so far. And that is it, not only for my reading journal, but for this video. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the first resets of 2025. Of course, there are much more of these to come, along with more reading vlogs and, you know, everyone's favorite videos. But yes, once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.